Hello. Okay, so welcome back to the channel. So I'm doing tower again, Avenger tower. I'm gonna do floors 74 to 82 today. Okay, so make sure that like button, make sure the subscribe button, so you don't miss any more Marvel Strike Force content. Okay, so let's get into this. So for floor 74 here, is Weapon X. I'm just gonna use Death Seed, and the reason is because Magneto can apply the blinds onto the Death Seed, so they're not going to do any damage. They're not going to do anything for me in the first turn, and then by the second turn, I'll be able to put ability blocks on all of them. So, or at least the Omega Red. So here we're going to put the blind on everybody here. So they're not going to be very effective here in the first turn that they get. So it works to our advantage here. So now we're just going to go focus on Lady Deathstrike here. And take her out. He almost took out Lady Deathstrike with that one attack there, from Archangel there. So once we get Lady Deathstrike out, so we're actually gonna ability block Omega Red here because we don't want him doing any of his skills here. And then here Lady Deathstrike will die here, and then Archangel will do his counter attack because of that. But basically, Death Seed just destroys this team. Because they can't do anything in the first round. They can't apply all those bleeds and stuff like that. And then Archangel is quite powerful, so he does take a lot of damage from the enemies. And then we just have so many debuffs on the enemy that the Weapon X doesn't even get any turns. I mean, I don't think they even got one turn. Maybe they got one, but yeah. So I mean, Wolverine got some turns, but I mean, all the turns in the first round were ineffective because they were blind. But after that, they got like no turns. So very easy. Floor 74, using Death Seed. Maybe overkill, I don't know, but it worked out. So for floor 75 here, I just went with a unlimited here, or I'm sorry, with my unlimited X-Men, and then just put Cable and Zemo. Zemo just to get rid of the taunt from Red Guardian there. And then I put the ability block on, I think I did on Gambit, yeah. Put the ability block on Gambit, and then use Rogue special on their Rogue. And then now we just do ability block on Shang-Chi as well. Or maybe I did Colin Wing, I don't remember. Yeah, I'm not sure, but anyway, either Shang-Chi or Colin Wing. But Shang-Chi is more dangerous, so I just did Shang-Chi there. And then I can put the ability block on Colin Wing. So there's so many ability blocks with this team. So it basically makes them ineffective at doing anything. So then now I just take out Rogue. I just do the special, or just the basic there, and take out Rogue. There goes Shang-Chi with Gambit pings there. So now we're just gonna take out put a vulnerability on Red Guardian there. Gambit took out my Zemo, but it's okay. So now we're gonna do we're just going to stun Red Guardian, and it's gonna kill Gambit there. So pretty easy with that team there. Floor 75 again. Not trying to take any chances here, because if I lose, I'd go back to floor 61. So floor 76 here. You got Dark Hunters there, but Bionic Avengers are pretty good here because they can cleanse all those negative effects, all those bleeds that they're going to put. Bionic Avengers are going to cleanse it, so it's not going to be a problem here for them. I mean, they are hitting pretty hard. Vision is almost dead, so yeah, that was kind of a concern there at first. But then once the Bionic Avengers start going, Vision's going to cleanse everything here. They're going to put blind on Ghost Rider so he doesn't kill us here, and then use Hulkbuster there. So they are pretty beefy, this Dark Hunters. So they do have a lot of HP, but yeah, so you have to withstand their initial attacks. So if your Bionic Avengers aren't that big, then they're not going to survive the attack. So even mine, Vision's dead. Hulkbuster's almost about to die. Vision's pretty low in health, and we still got three enemies to kill. So yeah, it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. But they did get the job done, my Bionic Avengers. So yeah, so there goes Elsa and Mordo. So here I think Hulkbuster dies, but yeah, it's okay. But we're gonna beat this floor using the Bionic Avengers. So yeah, I don't know why I had it on slow there. Anyway, but on 1x there, but yeah, this on 2x. I think I was worried that I might die or something, but yeah, there you go. So floor 76, Bionic Avengers was one of the better choices. All right, for floor 77 here, they have a. So I just brought in my Gamma with a Dormammu just in case, because they have a Dormammu as well. So I got to take away some of their revive once. So with Hulk, I can do that. Or Red Hulk, I can do that. I'm sorry. So yeah, go after Kestrel. Just stun her. Take the revive one off of her. Go off, and then once you get Kestrel out of the way, then it's pretty much easy. After that point. She's the most dangerous one there anyway. I mean, Dormammu's pretty dangerous too, but yeah, you don't want her pinging and all that. Kestrel. So there goes one of the pyros. So then here we got kind of stuck behind the taunt of Juggernaut, so I was a little worried, and then Kestrel got all her energy back, so I was kind of worried there. We might lose this fight. But then my Dormammu did his ultimate, and so we got some energy back. But yeah, here goes Kestrel. Put the defense down on Abomination there. So we're still stuck behind the taunt of Juggernaut. So we got to get past that taunt there. But with She-Hulk there, she just throws back all the negative effects that we have. So that's really her passive is really crucial. All right, and then we're still trying to get. So there goes the other pyro. And then we're gonna use Red Hulk's ultimate, and then pretty much game over now. So yeah, now we can turn rewind. Juggernaut, he's dead, and then Dormammu's the only one left. So yeah, again, trying to play it safe, right? So at floor 77, so want to make sure I don't lose. For floor 78 here, they have I just used Axemen. I think I tried Axemen. So, and then what happened here was they got completely destroyed by the Thors. So this was a fail. So I had to back out of this fight. But yeah, I was hoping my Axemen would do some damage or put some blinds on Thor there, but Jubilee never even did her assist. So it didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to work out. And those Thors are pretty beefy there. And then once they do their passives, like there's one completely destroyed Kitty Pryde there. And then another one's gonna do his passive, and they just completely took out my team there. So once Beast is gone, it's kind of like, okay, well, Jubilee's about to die. So I just had to back out of this one and retreat. So I was hoping that having the minions of Ultron would help me with turn bar, but it just takes so long for him to get his minions out. So I came back in here with New Avengers and Kestrel and Shiri. So because just to make sure I beat this, so because I want to get those Thors out of there as fast as possible, so I need to do a lot of damage, burst damage. I can't have them going off and doing their passive there. So there goes Ultron first try, and then with Cloak, hoping I was gonna get blinds on them, but there goes one Thor, and then we just take out the other Thor. So that was a big threat now. So now there's no threat really. Those two Thors were the main damage dealers, and now we just got to get through these Sif and Valkyrie now. So we're gonna go after Valkyrie. So she's gone. Kestrel took her out. So yeah, again, tried it with the Axemen, but didn't work. But sometimes that's what happens. You just gotta do trial and error sometimes. So fairly easy with that team, New Avengers with Kestrel and Shiri. So floor 79 here, I used my Eternals here with Loki and Silver Surfer and Hela here. So the idea was to ability block Spider Weaver with Silver Surfer here, and then hopefully do a double tap with Icarus here. Get one of the characters down really low, and then the double tap with Icarus would hopefully wipe out most of the team. So so here you go. So the double tap, it did take out X-23, did take out Spider Woman, and then Ghost Spider's almost dead. So now we're gonna put the ability block on Spider Weaver, and so that way she doesn't do her ultimate, and then we're just gonna spread that ability block to Kingpin as well. So she does have some charges. So somehow she cleansed the ability block. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, so she did get charges. So I don't know what happened. Why that was the case. So anyway, so we got some. So now she has no charges. So now we're gonna go after Spider Weaver. Well, actually, we go after Kingpin there, and then put the disrupted on him. So. But yeah, this was not as I thought it was going to be pretty straightforward, but Spider Weaver kind of hung around a little bit longer than I wanted to, so she just killed my Hela, and so I was getting a little worried here. So now she has some charges there. So yeah, we're just going to go after Kingpin because we don't want to hit Spider Weaver to give her any energy. If we can get Kingpin out, now we can work on Spider Weaver now. She's quite annoying, so hopefully they want to stun her now. Now we can go take some more damage from her, and then now Icarus will do his special there. She's quite beefy, and then with Hela there, and well, she's gone now, but initially with her minions dying, that would get turn rewind back for the enemy. So but yeah, fairly easy. So now floor 80. So now we have Secret Avengers as our enemies there. So we're going to use I tried this combination with a Tangled Web and some members of the Infinity Watch, and to see if that would work, but I don't think it worked. I can't remember now. I think this one failed as well. I tried to stun Icarus here. I can't remember if this one also failed. I think it failed. So we put the ability block on that one of the bishops there, because I have two bishops there, so got two taunts there, so it's kind of annoying to try to get past. But I thought with the ability blocks and Spider Weaver that I would be able to do this. But the Eternals are just too powerful. Like here goes Circe, and then just giving running my team. Those bishops hit pretty hard too as well. So Spider Weaver alone by herself just doesn't have enough damage here to do anything. So here Icarus missed because Spider Weaver had a charge, so that was really fortunate for us that she had a charge. Otherwise Icarus would have done so much damage. So here we tried to stun Circe here. And then we got the other bishop as well. So now we're gonna stun Icarus as well. Maybe I did this one. I'm not sure if I beat this one. I can't remember now. But yeah, we're gonna strip all their buffs there, and try to see if we can get one of these Eternals away. There's still that bishops. The bishops are still there in play, so they're always dangerous as well. So try to take out one of these bishops. Let's see. Still wasn't able to do that. I think Adam Warlock here does that. Yeah, so there goes one bishop. So now we're going to put the offense down on Icarus there. And here was a waste to do that because I didn't need the healing, but the defense down does help. So I wanted to just take out that bishop, so that way we just have less enemies to deal with. But yeah, I don't think... yeah, there now Icarus is going to take out my Philo. So here I think it went downhill now. So trying to do it with these three characters. The Eternals are just too powerful. Like they were just not. Their health wasn't going down as much as I wanted them to go down. So let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna continue trying to take down these Eternals. Maybe I should have focused on death. See, there goes. Yeah, so there goes Weaver. Weaver gets destroyed, so then I had to back out because it was basically over. Okay, so I'm doing a floor 80 again with this Darkhold here. I'm just speeding up the gameplay here because this is very easy for Darkhold. So just wanted to speed up the gameplay here, and yeah, this is not a problem for Darkhold. They'll easily beat this team. So yeah, I just wanted to be safe and just completely take out or completely destroy the team. So Eternals are not a problem for Darkhold. You can see that they're just cutting through them pretty fast. Yeah, so there it is. Pretty much that's over. That was easy. Okay, so for floor 81 here, I just used Secret Avengers here with Nick Fury and Shang-Chi. Nick Fury just to get the speed up, so our team goes first. And then Maria Hill, or I'm sorry, Sharon Carter to give some stuns, and Shang-Chi's there for the damage. And so you see that Shang-Chi just does extraordinary amount of damage here and just takes out Falcon really fast. Almost took the Cap Sam to yellow there. But here again, yeah, this was the only problem here was the abominations. They were kind of it took a long time to die. So, but other than that, this team was okay. Shang-Chi got destroyed, but yeah, let me just take out Cap Sam, and then I probably should have focused on She-Hulk first anyway. But Cap Sam had the defense down, so I was thinking of taking him down. So there's the retaliation from Shang-Chi that took out Cap Sam. So now we just want to take out She-Hulk there. So unfortunately, even though I can put ability block on her, she's going to push it back to me anyway. So that almost killed her. If I had a stronger Sharon Carter, maybe I would have killed that She-Hulk. Same thing with Maria Hill. Maria Hill's only gear tier 14, so it didn't do as much damage as I'd hoped. But yeah, so here just continually to take out. There's go She-Hulk. So now the abominations were quite a problem here, and so I'm just gonna kind of speed up the gameplay here so that it goes by a little bit faster here. Okay, so yeah, just speeding up the gameplay. So these abominations were taking a long time to die. I should have just focused on one when they were on yellow right there. I should have just kept hitting that one and until they died. But I kept switching back and forth between the abominations, so that kind of made it a little bit longer for me to beat them. Right now, I should have just focused on the one that was already stunned because already in yellow. So because they get their health back as well, so that's why it took a little bit longer to kill them. But in terms of being able to control them, it was easy with Sharon Carter with her stuns and her ability blocks. So they didn't pose too much of a threat in terms of killing my characters. It's just that my characters didn't do that much damage. So like right there, I almost had that one down, and then they get a heal right there. So so it's back to yellow again. So unfortunate, but yeah, Sharon Carter really helps with the crowd control there, with the controlling of the enemies there. Eventually I'm able to take out that abomination on the right there, and so there goes that abomination. So now we can just take out the other one. So yeah, it was a long fight. So but that's the only thing with this one. Just ended up being a longer fight than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so now with floor 82, we are going to just use Doom here, Lady Deathstrike, Doom, and Omega Red, Emma, and Cap Sam. So Cap Sam, so I just had Lady Deathstrike to turn rewind the enemy there, and then we put the ability block on Rogue there, and then Cap Sam is there just to give us defense up and immunity, so that Taskmaster does not blind our whole team there. and then Doom is there for our damage here. So here's Taskmaster is going to go, and only Doom gets blinded, but so it's fine because of Cap Sam. But then Cap Sam gets totally destroyed. They target him because he has the taunt. So he gets completely destroyed, but he did what he was supposed to do to give us that immunity and defense up there. And then we're going to use Lady Deathstrike's ultimate here, and and then try to take out Omega Red and Rogue there. So got Rogue into yellow, so that was pretty good. So she's pretty powerful. Then we're gonna put the ability block on Omega Red, and then Rogue is almost dead. So, and then we're just going to blind Jubilee. And then once Jubilee dies, when she dies from this attack, then the blind goes to Taskmaster. And so now we're just going to take out Rogue just to make sure. Then we're going to put ability block on Silver Samurai so he doesn't stunt, and then you have Doom's ultimate, and then it's game over. So this one was not too much of an issue. It's able to do it comfortably. So yeah, so okay, so the next floor, floor 83 here. Yeah, I don't think I was able to do it, so I stopped at 82. I couldn't do 83. So that's it for this video. So make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss my next video.